Hi everyone. I am going to start a series of tutorial videos in which I will teach how to do vulnerability assessment or penetration testing on web applications. For that we need some test lab setup. In this video, this will be the first video of this series in which I will be showing you how to set up the test environment in your local system, and then I will show some vulnerable web applications where we will do different experiments or exploitations. For that, first of all, we need some prerequisite softwares to be installed, and in this video I will show you how to set up those softwares and from where to download them. Starting with that, we need Oracle VirtualBox, which is the platform or software in which you can load virtual images or vulnerable VMs, virtual machines, and do testing. So go to oraclevirtualbox.org, go to download page, and from there you download the latest version depending on your operating system. If you are using Windows operating system, download the Windows host. If you are using Mac OS, then use OS X host. Okay, so go and download the Windows host and install it. So step 1 is done here. After installation of VirtualBox, it will look something like this. So this is the VirtualBox manager in which we will be creating or import or create virtual machines in which we will be testing different vulnerabilities on the test applications. Okay, so as we have mentioned before, we are not supposed to do testing on any live or production environment applications. Here we will use intentionally created virtual web applications which are vulnerable for testing purpose. Okay, so after installation of VirtualBox, keep it minimized, and we need the VM virtual machines where we need testing. So go to first one is OWASP Broken Web Applications project, in which there are multiple vulnerable web applications bundled together. Go to this site. I will mention this link in the video description from where you can download. Go to this link, OWASP-WA link, and download the first file, that is .ova file, which is VirtualBox image. So download this first file and keep it on your local machine system. Okay, then second VM to be downloaded or second application to be downloaded is WedStore. So go to this vulnhub.com WedStore and download the ISO file, this first one, ISO file. Keep both OWASP-WA and WedStore in your PC. After that, after downloading of all the three softwares here, first one is VirtualBox, then OWASP-WA VirtualBox VM image, then WedStore ISO, we go to the VirtualBox application here. So to now we have to import OWASP-WA. So click on File, Import Appliance, this browse button. You have to click browse and search for your downloaded file, OWASP-WA downloaded file. So I am going to browse for that. I am browsing it, just give me a minute. Okay, so you can see this is my downloaded OVA file. Click on open, and then you have to click next. Okay, after that you have to click on import. So once you click on import, it will take some time and then it will come and load here. Okay, so click on import and it will load. It will take some time. And the WedStore one, we don't have to import it, we have to create a new VM. Click it, name it as a WedStore VM. Okay, give it Ubuntu 32, RAM 1024, that is 1 GB. Create a new virtual disk, create. Okay, not enough 10 GB, 4 GB is enough, create. After bed store, this virtual machine is created. Right click on it, settings, go to your network. So here both the VMs, usually it should be host only adapter, which is good, but in my system host only adapter is not working, so I am using bridged adapter. You can do host only or bridged. Okay, and then go to storage. You can see here it is empty, the CD drive is empty for this bed store. Click on here, bed store ISO. Okay, so you can again here browse for the ISO file what you downloaded from the previous step. So click on that bed store ISO. When it is loaded, click on OK. Okay, just give me a second. So for these two, this VM, when both are loaded, you can rename it. Go to the settings and rename it as a OWASP BWA. Okay, and click on OK. So once both the virtual machines are set up, first click on the OWASP BWA and start from the virtual box. To start the machine, it will load another window. It will start the VirtualBox machine. Here you have to give username and password. It will ask for your username and password. Username will be root and password will be OWASP BWA. You can see here root and OWASP BWA. So enter username as root, press enter. Password is OWASP BWA, press enter. Once it is logged in, you see the console, and here the IP 192.168.2.2. it will be dynamically assigned in your system whenever you start this. So whatever IP was mentioned, you have to access the application using that IP. So from your operating system, Windows, any browser, use any browser. I am using Mozilla Firefox and access the IP whatever mentioned 192.168.2.2. So this is the OWASP BWA project which is already hosted. When you start the virtual machine, it will be accessible like this. Okay, and here for each application you can visit and start vulnerability assessment or finding vulnerabilities or security bugs. Okay, for example, this was utility 2. This is one individual application where login is there. It is a full web application where you can log in, view log, and so many functionalities are there. Similarly, OWASP Web Goat is another application. It will also ask for username and password. So in the next upcoming videos, when we were explaining, we'll be explaining different vulnerabilities. We'll explore all these applications. Okay, so in this video we'll just see how this setup. So OWASP BWA we have already set up and we can access through browser. Similarly, go back to virtual machine, click on bed store and click start. This bed store VM will also load, similar to OWASP BWA. Wait for some time. After it's loaded, it will also give us one IP to access the application using browser. Okay, it is loaded. Center ifconfig. So we get here 192.168.2.3. So same way we go back to our browser. .3, right? So this is the bed store application. This is a like kind of e-commerce application where you can search for products, buy them, view cart, login, register. All these functionalities are there. So we will use this OWASP BWA project bed store from hosted our local machine. Using VirtualBox, we will host them and do testing on these two. And we have another online application where we will show you the different vulnerabilities, so that we can go here. Okay, this is a online hosted vulnerable application by Equinetics. In this also we will see different vulnerabilities. So we have already, up to now we have seen how to install Oracle VirtualBox, how to download OS BWA and BedStore and configure them with Oracle VirtualBox. So all these 3 steps we have seen the initial setup. Now to perform testing we need browser, Bob Suite and other few of the browser add-ons, which I have a separate video in my channel, but many people have like questions, they are not able to configure and all. So in this video, setup video, again I am quickly going through that, how to configure Bob Suite and other add-ons to your browser. So go to your browser, this is Firefox. We can go to add-ons, and here you search for cookie quick manager, Foxy Proxy Standard and Web Developer. You search for these 3 add-ons and install them to your Mozilla Firefox. After that, the Foxy Proxy will show up here, Web Developer will show here, and Cookie Manager will show here. Click on Foxy Proxy, click on Options, and you have to click Add. Give title as Bob Suite, and in proxy you give 127.0.0.1, port you give 8086, and click Save. Okay, so I already have Bob configuration here. So if you see the Bob Suite, it's 127.0.0.1 and you can see 8086. Okay, so this is the browser side configuration of the proxy. Now you have to download the Bob Suite, which is a proxy tool to intercept the request and responses from the browser. So where you can see the request response in raw format and try modifying that and try performing different vulnerabilities. Okay, so for that we go to Portswigger Bob Suite download page. Okay, from here you download the community version, community edition. Okay, community edition is free. Community edition, depending on your OS preference, you can download jar or Windows installer, Mac OS X or Linux installer. Okay, download it. So after the Bob Suite community version is downloaded, when you open Bob Suite it looks like this. For community edition it is temporary project. Click next, use Bob defaults, click start Bob. It will load the Bob Suite, capturing, click it off. Go to the proxy tab, third tab, go to options. So if you remember, in Foxy Proxy in Firefox add-on we gave the IP as 127.0.0.1 and port we gave 8086. So here also make it 8086. Click OK. Go little down, intercept request, check this box, check intercept response, check these 2 boxes, scroll down and remove HSTS header, check on this. Okay, and in my previous videos I have told you have to install burp CS certificate to the browser, else browser will not be able to send the traffic to the Bob Suite. Okay, to do that, to generate CS certificate, then click import export, click export certificate in DR format, click next and save it on your desktop, and then go to your browser, go to tools, options, here you search for certificate, and then in the authorities you have to import whatever Bob certificate you generated, import that. So it will come under here, you can see like this, portswigger.ca. After that click OK, and then whenever you do anything on this browser in Bob, it is Bob suite selected as Bob suite in Foxy proxy. Whatever you do here, it will be intercepted in Bob. So go back to Bob, turn intercept on, go back to browser, press enter, and see in Bob suite it is intercepting. Okay, you can see request, response, everything. So how to use Bob suite and do different vulnerabilities assessment, that we will see in the next videos. Okay, upcoming videos. This is just the setup part. So once now we have everything set up, we have Bob suite configured with our browser. So whatever we access in browser, the request and response can be viewed in Bob suite. And we have also configured 2 virtual machines using Oracle VirtualBox. So this is the end of this video. I hope everyone will be able to set up this lab in your system, and if you have any questions or doubt, please comment on the video below and I will answer them. Okay, and in upcoming future videos we will explore all these applications and we will try to find out different vulnerabilities in the web applications. Thank you.